What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video, DIY Home and Auto. Right now I'm at school, but I just wanted to introduce this video. In this one we're working on the truck. Obviously we're painting the engine parts. We're getting ready to throw it back into Midnight Maroon. I think you guys are gonna like it, so keep watching and enjoy this video.
Shaky hands. Push really hard. So we're getting ready to install the intake manifold. Tavish is putting a little bead of blue RTV along the valley pan gasket just to ensure no leaks. So then a little ball down here at the end as well. And then he's going to do the same thing on this side. We'll put the valley pan gasket in, and then we'll slowly lower the intake manifold down as we make sure everything lines up. And then we'll start torquing some bolts. And these ones we will torque to spec so that we don't have any air leaks or oil leaks. The wrong way, no. I was trying to slow it down and I dropped it like a rock.
You ready to do the other ones?
Yeah, well, we're gonna do them with the torque wrench, so don't get crazy with them yet. Grab the torque wrench. It's in that red thing on the end of that red case. It's already warming up in here. So it immediately clicked without turning it off.
Yeah.
Whoops. It's probably the first one I put in. Okay, and then these small ones you're going to reset your dilly bob to 21 to 25, so setting it at like 23. Back, oh, that would be 23, yep. And then I always hold on to this as I tighten that so that it doesn't spin at all. Anyway, so then just hit those two. I still gotta find this part. Where did I put that part? This is driving me crazy.
I need like
something to squeeze.
my hands.
Well, just roll the thing up as you go. So we're putting on blue RTV again, RTV, as a gasket for our valve covers. And that is the next step before we flip the motor over. thing before we do the other. Oh, battery's dying. Putting the fan on. We got all of the pulleys, well, main pulleys there. We still have the power steering pump and the alternator to mount, but pretty much everything else is done. Everything. We're practically ready to just fire this bad boy up. That is false. Done for the night, maybe. Maybe. Oil pan on. Got all our gaskets in place. We had to manually create gaskets for our valve covers because the gasket set that I ordered was incorrect. I think it came for I don't know, it says it was for a 5.8 liter, but it definitely was not a 351M. So I don't know what happened there, but got our distributor in. We got our oil pump in. We're getting right down to it. The thermostat housing I've got painted and it's drying. This little doodad that comes out, so this is goes out to the heater core, and I believe that this one returns from the heater core. This one was threaded in that one, and this looked like it was some sort of a slip fitting, but we tried to thread that, and I hope we didn't screw this up. I didn't dare go any farther with that. I'm gonna have to ask for some advice from somebody who knows. I've got this little, we're deleting all of the smog controls on this. So all the things that were open, tripping and falling, all the things that were open on this we're plugging up. I've still got to figure out what goes in that port right there. Oh, that's our oil sending unit. I think that's the vacuum assist for the master cylinder for the brakes, I believe is what that one is. But yeah, anyway. Oh, Tavish, we need to put those two bolts in. The two that you wire wheeled that are sitting over there. We got to get those in. Tavish is putting on the fuel pump. This is one of the first parts that he ever replaced. And I see now that I'm doing this with him, why he was having such a hard time the first time. And he's like, yeah, and that was my first wrenching experience. He's like, I'd move it a 1/16 of a turn and drop the wrench.
Gosh dang.
You'll either learn to love this or you'll learn to hate it. One or the other. But you'll also get to the point where you don't drop stuff often.
Oh my.
Unless you're laughing, then you drop it all the time. Having a good time.
Drop it before I even started again, barely.
So he's like, what did I get myself into? He says, this is the dumbest hobby ever. And it's making a lot more sense. Oh, you need this for that. Should be able to use the ratchetings end too, though. Make sure you're going the right direction. Nope, wrong direction.
It's a lot easier when it's in the air.
Yep, you're not on your back in the gravel at our old house. Uh-huh, exactly. Okay. Good work, boy. Now hopefully that fuel pump works. It was working when it ran when it parked.
That's true.
It was leaking oil like crazy and burning oil, and yeah, it was rough. This one better be lots better than that one. Yeah, that one. All right, it's several days later. The current status of where we're at. We've got the main pulleys on the front of the engine. Got the water pump mounted. The power steering mount is mounted. I still need to clean the power steering pump to get it ready to go on. I still need to figure out a fitting for this. We tried threading that, and it is just not the right size for what we've got. And now I can't find it. There it is right there. This is what came out of the other engine in that same spot right here. That's what came out of there. But for whatever reason, there were no threads at all in here. So I'm gonna need some advice on what to do there. We tried threading, like I said, and it looks like I might be able to go one size bigger on the thread, but I don't want to introduce shavings down inside there. So I don't know if a pressure fitting is what this block originally had on it. I don't know. I don't know how high or low of pressure this particular one is. I believe it's the return from the heater core. This is the supply to the heater core. If that also is wrong, please let me know down in the comments. I do need to know that. On the back side of the engine, we got the main vacuum line connected here. I believe this goes out to the master cylinder. And these are probably just going to all be capped. They were all capped before, but they kind of weren't capped. They were cracked and whatever. Got the oil pressure sending unit mounted and ready to go. I need to still clean up. I'm pointing over there because that's where the clutch plate, flywheel are sitting over there. Still got to clean those up to get those ready to be mounted as well. Once I get that done, we can essentially mount the motor, get it stabbed into the truck. Thermostat housing, that still needs to go on. I don't know off the top of my head what this one is. Maybe comment down below what that is. It's obviously vacuum. Goes into the intake manifold. I just don't know what that is. It might be a sensor. I need to look back at my old pictures that I took when I dismantled everything to see. And now that I'm talking about it, I don't know for sure. Got to get an oil filter. That can come after the fact. But we are getting really close on getting this 351M back in Midnight Maroon, the 79 Ford F-250 that sits in the driveway. It's been under a cover, just being neglected. But anyway, we're in the process of getting this ready to stab back into the chassis. A couple little items to button up, but we'll save that for the next video. This is Troy with DIY Home and Auto. Please like, share, subscribe, do all those things. Love you guys. Appreciate the support. I am still around. I know it feels like I've been gone forever. We want to be driving this truck by spring and get it basically done, whatever we're calling done, by summer. It's January now. I just kind of threw out a deadline for myself, but we'll get that done. I appreciate you guys. Really do. Follow me on Instagram. I've got a Facebook group out there, but it's not super active. But Instagram, it's where it's at. So appreciate it. Again, love you guys. Follow along, and we'll see you guys in the next video.